There is a unique kind of exhaustion that only comes from waiting. It is a deep, quiet ache that settles firmly into your soul when years pass by and the one thing you have desperately prayed for still has not arrived. You watch the seasons change, you see others walking joyfully into their promised lands, and you are left sitting in the dust of a dream that feels like it is slowly slipping away. This was the silent, heavy burden carried by Abraham and Sarah. For decades, they lived as nomads in a vast, unforgiving desert, holding tightly to a promise that seemed completely impossible. As they grew older, the mirror became a painful daily reminder of time running out. It is so incredibly hard to keep your faith alive when all your physical circumstances are screaming that it is simply too late. When you feel like you have been forgotten by God, it is fiercely tempting to lower your expectations, to step out of His perfect timeline, and to try to force a solution with your own tired hands. But God's delays are never His denials. In the middle of Abraham's darkest night of doubt, when the silence of the desert was deafening, God didn't give him a theological explanation. He simply invited him to step outside the tent. He told Abraham to look up at the vast, endless night sky and count the stars. In that breathtaking moment of profound stillness, surrounded by the glowing majesty of billions of galaxies, Abraham realized that the God who hung the stars in the dark was more than capable of keeping His word. If you are exhausted from waiting today, if your heart is heavy with a deferred hope, take a deep breath. Do not let the passing of time convince you that God has abandoned your story. He is the master of time, and He is working beautifully in the unseen background of your life. The same God who breathed life into Abraham's dead situations is breathing life into your future right now. Step outside of your anxious thoughts, look up to the sky, rest your weary mind in the comforting shadow of the Almighty. Your waiting is not in vain, and His perfect timing is always worth the wait.